everyone, I'm going to show you this card today using the Playing in the Rain stamp set, which is in the new mini catalogue. This is, I think, my favourite stamp set in the catalogue. It's just such fun. And my thanks goes to Stamp with Tammy, that's T-A-M-I-E, YouTube video that I got the idea for this card from. So I've decided to use this cute turtle, and this is one of the cards I'll be doing with my in-person class tomorrow afternoon here at my house, and last week I did it online. So if you're interested in either of those classes, online or in person, please get in touch with me. So here's another card that we did at my online class last week and we'll be doing tomorrow at my in-person class using the fox. This one is with the rabbit, who's obviously doing a happy dance in the rain. And then these ones are very simple stamping class. We'll be doing this one as a simple beginner's card, as it were, at my class tomorrow. So that's with the rabbit, that's with the turtle, and that'll be a really good get well card as well. And then that's with the fox. And then I'll just show you some other cards that I've done as well. There's one using the Designer Series paper and the flower stamp, and the happy rabbit. You could use him for Easter as well. There's one using the pig and the dog from the Designer Series paper, and there's one with the turtle as a get well card with, these are from the Dainty Designs, I think it's called, Dainty Delight stamp set dies that go with the stamp set from the mini catalogue. I also wanted to show you the embossing folder that goes with this set, which is, it goes between two clear plates and then the base plate. It's not a 3D embossing folder, but it's a really nice embossing folder, and it's 6x6. And then I'm going to show you the dies, because amazingly they cut out all the characters. Then there's a kite that's separate, there's two grasses, a bridge, and this cuts out the cloud stamp, and then there's a tree stump as well, and two butterflies as well. So that's the dies. I've kept the turtle die out because I'm going to cut him out in a moment. And then I also just want to show you again the dies cut out here, so you can see there are the characters, and there is the embossing folder as well, and the kite. So this is the card we're going to be doing today. Really quick and easy card. So I'm just going to put it over there, and this is my card kit at the ready. So I'm just going to start putting it together first. So I'm going to put this Designer Series paper is from the Dandy Designs Designer Series paper pack, which is a celebration. You can get it free with a £90 order. That might sound a big order to put in for a paper pack, but it's actually 48 sheets of 12 by 12 paper in lovely bright colours. So I'm going to put that piece there, and then I've cut this triangle. So I've decided to actually this time, in fact I've got to put this on first, so I'm just going to put the this piece of basic white on the card base for the inside of the card. You'll see why I'm doing this first in a moment. And then I'm going to take the triangle and I'm going to stick it. You only put the glue on the very edges of the triangle, and you'll see why in a moment. So that's going on like that because you're going to tuck the corner of the card in. And this is a piece of Designer Series paper that I've cut. So you can cut a 3 by 3 inch square of the cardstock and then cut it diagonally, and this piece will be 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. I did slightly less than that actually, but as long as you keep 1/4 inch between the two. And there's my corner pocket. So I'm not going to actually put a sentiment on the inside. And now what I've got to do is stamp some raindrops on this piece. So there is a raindrop stamp, which is amazing, and I've got some balmy blue, a balmy blue ink pad ready, and I'm going to do the puddle first. So the puddle here I cut out of the Designer Series paper, but this time I'm going to actually stamp it. So I'm just going to stamp it there, and then I'm going to stamp some raindrops. So just put them in like this, and then I think that's enough. And so that's my raindrops ready. So I'm going to attach this to my green square, which is, I think 3 by 3 was the original one that she used. So I think I did this one because this is our cardstock when you cut it in half, it's 8 1/4 across the short side, it's 4 1/8. So that's different from the American cardstock. So if I just get rid of that and measure in inches, this one is actually 3 by 3. So that's going to stick on here. And I'm just going to stamp now the turtle, who's absolutely gorgeous. He's very similar to the turtle in Back on Your Feet. So I'm going to put that one away, and I'm just going to find my black memento, because I'll be using blends pens to colour in with. That's why I'm using the black memento. So I'm going to stamp him on some basic white cardstock. And I have to say, this stamp set stamps beautifully. It really is lovely when the stamp set stamps really well. So this is a cling stamp set, so it's thicker than obviously the photopolymer stamp sets. So I'm just going to put that there. I'm going to colour him in first of all. This time I used here the dark Old Olive, but this time I'm going to use the light Old Olive. And I'm just going to colour in, which won't take long at all, which is great. So I'm using the bullet tip of the blends pen because this is just a small detailed area that I'm colouring in here. So I'm just going to do his arm in green and his arm there in green. And then I'm going to do his legs in green, in the dark Old Olive, I should say. And then I'm going to do the rest of him in Daffodil Delight for a contrast. That's the colour that they did him on the Designer Series paper, so it goes really well with this Designer Series paper and with the cardstock as well, because I've chosen, obviously, so I'm just going to do the centre of the flower yellow, Daffodil Delight, I should say. Just colour in the, I don't know what they're called, spots on his shell. So do you think this is a tortoise or a turtle? I'm not sure, probably a tortoise actually, but could be either. He's standing up, so he's not a turtle. If he was a turtle, he'd be swimming in the sea, so I don't think that tortoises stand up like this either. So it's just whimsical and comical and fun, and he's just got a cheeky look on his face as well. So I'm just going to stamp as well the greeting, which is "Rainy days are better with you." So this is one of the tags from the tag set dies from the main catalogue. I think they're called stylish tags, and they're absolutely fabulous. They come in 4 sizes. So I'm just trying to get this as straight as I can, and hopefully it will work. It's always difficult to actually line it up when your head is behind the camera because you're not looking straight down at it, but I think that's okay. I'm happy with that. So what I'm going to do now is show you the mini cut and emboss machine. So this is available as part of the Joining Up offer this month. So if I just find the plates that go with it. There's a pale blue one, which normally we can't get. The one that we get is white like this. And I think for £99 you get for £120 I think it is, you get, let me just read the catalogue and then I can get exactly what the Joining Up offer is. It's either at the back of the celebration brochure, it's at the back of the celebration brochure. So option 1, you get the blue, the mini machine like that, worth £59, your choice of £170 worth of Stampin' Up products for £125, or you can choose the white mini machine, or if you spend £99 you get £170 worth of product from the mini catalogue or from the main annual catalogue. So that's the sign up offer, because at the moment it's celebration. So if you spend £45 you can choose some products from a product from the celebration brochure, and there are some products that if you spend £90 you can choose those products, and one of those products is the Dandy Designs paper, which is really nice and bright. So I'm just putting that on like that. I keep this mini machine just below my desk so that it's really easy to pick up for small dies. This is about 3.5 inches wide, and I think it's about 6 inches long. So there you go, cut out the turtle. Just put that bit away and put the die to the side, and then you can just fold up the sides so that it just stores neatly away at your feet, which is great. Okay, so I'm going to put this back hopefully central like that, And I've got my card ready here. So what I need now is my dimensionals. And I need to stick this on. So if you're sticking on something like this, you want it to be evenly spaced, and then you're going to put the glue. I just put my finger like that and put the glue on halfway. This is a bit like a Z-fold card. And then I'm going to eyeball it, basically, as we say in the trade. And I think that's pretty good. Like that. Give it a few minutes to dry. And while it's drying, I'm going to put this little character up on dimensionals. So I'm just going to find 3 dimensionals, I think will be enough. Really love this set. I've had great fun playing with it. So I'm going to put 1 more there. Pick off the top of my dimensionals, which is quick and easy to do because these are good quality dimensionals. And I'm going to put him there. And then I've got my tag here. I'm going to put 2 more dimensionals on the tag and perhaps a little one in between. Take the back off that. And then I could put it there if I wanted to, but I think I just want to put it down there. Rainy days are better for you. And then what you do is you just tuck that piece in like that. So the person who's getting it gets it like that, and they just pull it out. So you could pocket a tuck sort of card. And then if you wanted to, you could put a sentiment in there. I put my friend, and this is cut out of the designer series paper. The My Friend comes from the Adorable Owls, which is one of the celebration stamp sets that you can choose when you spend £45 up until February the 28th. So that's really good. So if you don't have a demonstrator, then you're very welcome to buy through me online. Just choose your demonstrator and put in Fanny Stafford. And thank you very much for watching. So I hope you enjoy the rest of the day and that it doesn't rain tonight. So have a good day. Bye.